ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna. So I would speak something about the mind. Everyone understand English? Some devotees has asked to talk about that. Mind and the three gunas, connections with the three gunas. And so the mind, where does it come from? Everything comes from somewhere. So there is a verse in the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna is saying, 7:4, Bhumirapo nalo vayu khammano buddhireva cha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakirtir ashtada. So Lord Krishna is talking about eight energies, and earth, water, fire, ether, and what more? This earth, water, fire, air, ether. These are the gross energies. Everything is made from this. Like this whatever you see is from earth or something like that. They put water in it, they put in fire. So that is needed to make something material. And then you have the subtle energies, of which one is the mind. Mind, intelligence, and false ego. Man, buddhi, ahankar. That is. So Lord Krishna is saying these are my separated energies, because he personally lives in the spiritual world. What is the name of his planet? Golok Dham. Golok Dham. We have a Golok Dham in Germany. You went there? No one? Okay. Some went there. I went there also several times. And but the original Golok Dham is very far away. Very far away. We can't imagine.
It's not in the heart. It's not in the heart.
not in the heart. It's very small then, if it's in the heart. The scriptures describe is the biggest planet of all the planets, of all the spiritual planets even. So I comment on that about the heart. So so these are the energies. So the mind, what is the problem with the mind? There is a problem and there is no problem. We need everything, isn't it? We need everything in this world. Like when you are in the kitchen, you need a knife to cut vegetables. Mm. So you can make use in a positive way, but also in a negative way, isn't it? Some take a knife to threaten others. I will do something, give me that. Sometimes they kill, even. Many times happens. Nowadays, even couples are killing each other. Especially it happens, you know. So, so that is for everything. You can make use of it in a positive way or in a negative way. That is your freedom. Mm. So, but then you get entangled in the law of karma. Mm. Because everything is meant to use in a positive way, actually, not in a negative way. Mm. But this is the time of Kali Yuga. Mm. So people are getting more and more degraded. People are getting less religious. So many churches has been closed in Holland. You know about that. Like I'm in The Hague, Den Haag. So many churches has been closed. People, they are selling that. They are selling a building, renting out. People, they are becoming less and less religious. So, but these things you don't get to know in the schools. They don't teach about these things. They don't teach about the mind or false ego. They teach only material things. How you can become a doctor, an engineer. You do this. You go do this study, and then you can earn money and live a happy life. But the happy doesn't come. The life comes, but happy not. Because for that, something else is needed. So we can make use of the mind in a positive way that helps us to liberate ourselves, or we get entangled in the three modes of material nature. So the Lord is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, one must deliver himself with the help of his mind and not degrade himself. We chant mantra. So the word man is there. And tra means you liberate the mind. You liberate the man. That's for what mantra is meant. To liberate. If you liberate the mind, you liberate yourself. Because the mind is very strong. And further, Arjuna is also saying that. So the Lord is then saying here that the mind is the friend of everyone. Everyone has his own mind. But it can become your enemy. If you use it as a knife to threaten others, to kill others, it means it has become your enemy. So that is the purpose of yoga. Today is Yoga Day, to control your mind. Control your mind. It's nice, all these bodily exercises, but ultimately yoga is meant to control the mind and focus on the Lord. So, and how you control it? To draw it back from all the things you have around you and focus on something, and that is the Lord. So Lord Krishna is called Yogeshwar, Yogeshwar, because he is the person meant for doing yoga, to concentrate on him. They call Shivji Yogeshwar. You hear the difference? Yogeshwar, Yogeshwar. Little difference. Lord Shiva is the biggest yogi, Yogi Ishwar. So he is always chanting the name of Ram, Krishna. So that's why he's called Yogeshwar. And Krishna is Yogeshwar. So we should concentrate our senses and mind on him to get free from this entanglement in the material world. Because that is what we should know, that we are here entangled. Just like we are in prison, you lose your freedom, isn't it? And who goes to the prison? A good person? Normally not, Normally not. Or there must be some mistake, some cheating, but normally not.
Nowadays, more and more.
Yeah. You know, they go to the court, they put hand on whatever Bible, Bhagavad Gita. I speak the truth, I will speak the truth, nothing else. But then still they doesn't speak the truth. With witnesses, bad witnesses, you can get someone who hasn't done anything, in the prison. It's happening. Yeah, Mataji? Yes. Yogeshwar, the person on who you should concentrate, the Ishwar of Yoga. And Shivji, Yogi. Yogeshwar, Yogeshwar. Is the Lord of Yoga, Lord Krishna. Okay? So, so we are entangled in this material world because because of the false ego that we get. In this material world, we get this false ego, ahankar. And because of that, we think we are this material body. We forget that we are the soul. So we want to do everything for the material body, especially enjoyment, sense enjoyment. Oh, I like this. Let's take it, Oh, that car is nice. Let's take it. My neighbor has a bigger car. No, I should more. Like that, things. Envious. People get envious because of that false ego. Jealousy. I need to have something better than that person. That is happening. And you get more and more entangled. In no school they are teaching, that you are the soul, you are not this body, it's gone. No one is teaching that. So, because of the false ego, we want to lord over the material nature, over everything, everything. When we see when there is an election, everyone's fighting. I'm the best. I will do this for you. I will do like that. Everyone wants to lord over, like that. They're promising so much things, so many things, and then after the election is over, it's not happening. Not happening. Look at this government in Holland. Difficult for them. They don't have majority even in the chambers. So it's problem for them to pass law. So so we should train the mind, train the mind, that we do not get attracted by the glitter of all these things around us. You need things, of course, to live. Like, I'm not this body, but I have this body. So you have to maintain the body. But not like so much attachment, just as a duty. Just like you have a car. Whether new or second hand doesn't matter. You have a car, you have to maintain the car. Otherwise, one morning you go, you start, nothing is happening, So many parts are there in a car and anything, a cycle, whatever. If one thing is not working, you can't drive. You can't drive. If the tire doesn't have air, you can't drive, even if the car is perfect. Like that. If the one spark plug is not working, you can't drive. So many parts are there, but they all should be in good condition. So, and like that, we have also to maintain this body and keep a good health also, because without good health, life will become struggle. So, whenever Prabhupada was writing a letter to someone, he was saying, I hope this finds you in good health. First, good health, and then he says, blissful Krishna consciousness. Blissful. Good health, he always, because if you have good health, you can do so many things we have to do. Whether you do for yourself or for the Lord, that's another thing, but you need to have good health. So when the mind is absorbed in all these material things, it becomes cause of bondage. And if we detach ourselves from that, is the cause of liberation. That's the thing. Just with the same mind, we get entangled, and with the same mind, we get liberated. The question is how you use the mind. But to use the mind in a proper way, we have to have knowledge. Because without knowledge, how do we know what to do, what not to do, what is good for me, what is not good for me? And when we're talking about me, then the me is the soul, the body, not. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is saying, body is like a vehicle, yantra, a vehicle. Just like we're driving, I came with a car from The Hague to here. So I'm not the car, but the car should be in good condition. Otherwise, I would, stop somewhere halfway. You see, like that. So if we engage the mind to learn or to focus on Yogeshwar, Krishna, then that is the cause for liberation. So Arjuna is asking this question that the mind is chanchal, flickering, restless. The mind has such a speed, like I'm sitting here, my mind goes to The Hague, to India, to whatever country. So fast is the mind, I'm thinking about my house there in Vrindavan, so fast the mind is there, So it's restless, turbulent, obstinate also, doesn't listen to us. The mind doesn't listen to us. It goes everywhere. I mean, we are behind the mind, like that. It's very strong. It's very strong. Actually, normally the intelligence should be strong, but the mind is stronger, It lords over the intelligence. So that's why Arjuna is saying, to control the mind is more difficult than to control the wind. The wind. Wind is passing freely. But it's easier to control than the mind. It's not easy. Not easy. But the Lord says, Abhyasena tu kaunteya. I know it's very difficult, I know, but abhyas means practicing. Mm. So we practice under some guru, some spiritual leader, spiritual master. Uh, just like children are going to school to practice, to study. So the teachers say, do this, do that. They are doing, and so they pass. Each year they pass, and they go to higher school, to university. So it's spiritual life also. You practice under the guru, on some spiritual leader, and if you do nicely, he will say, yeah, that's good. Okay, continue, continue. And you will be there one time, before end of this life, you will be there where you should be. Otherwise, next life. Because spiritual things are not lost. It's like a balance. It just comes more and more. It's not less. It's not when you put 100,000 in the bank, you take it out half. It's only 50,000. But this remains always. It will increase, increase, and increase. In whatever life you have built that up. Mm. That's the point. Yeah. So Prabhupada is always saying, even the Lord is saying, even a little bit, you know, little bit what you have done, practice, is helpful. So, and detachment. So we have to practice and detach. And how you detach, that you will learn when you follow the spiritual leader, spiritual master. uh, Because many times when you're born, doesn't matter which religion you are, when you are born, you don't get to learn these things, normally. Everyone is behind material things, study as much as possible, take a good job. Uh, Nowadays, become PhD. All these things are becoming. But that's nice. We have to have qualified people in the world who knows. Like if you have to govern a country, you have to know about laws. You have to know about economics. So many things you have to know. Uh, Otherwise, how you can take good decisions, help the people. But you have to know also about the soul. So that is missing normally. That is missing. Uh, then that's why people get then frustrated, disturbed. A war? Why is there a war happening? Why is there a war happening? You know, Russia was very, as a big country. Why should he have a small part of Ukraine? It's already so big. You see, why should we should fight for oil? It belongs to everyone. Just like in the shop, you go, you buy. Why there should be war? Why should be there fighting? Hmm? So that is because the false ego, my, I and my, as Bhagavatam say, I and my, And we operate in raga and dvesa, as Krishna saying in the Bhagavad Gita. Raga means I like you, I don't like him. And dvesa means, jealousy. No, I don't like him. I see him as my enemy. Well, keep him away. So division is there, and then people get slowly on they get onto fighting, and a big war comes like that. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Kapil, you heard about him? Kapil Dev, he explained the Sankhya philosophy and about the material elements. He's describing what you are or what you not are. So he's describing the material elements, that we are not the material elements. So he explained that to his mother, Devahuti. So he explains that, but then he teaches her about Bhakti Yoga, about the Lord. Because ultimately we have to come to the platform of Bhakti Yoga to please Lord Krishna. So he's saying, as long we are attracted to all these external things that is provided by the material nature, the three modes of material nature. That means we are in Maya consciousness. And it's very strong Maya. Krishna is saying, Daivi Esha Gunamayi. These gunas, three gunas, is Daivi Shakti, is not material Shakti, very powerful. That's why we all get entangled in that. If something is not powerful, it it cannot catch us. So these three modes, sattva gun, rajogun, tamogun, mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Everyone is in these modes, not in particular one mode is jumping, going from here to there. Like some people, they want to do some religious thing, like Hindus, then they become pure vegetarian to do that thing. But later on, they take fish and so many things like that. So that moment he was in the mode of goodness, but the other time he gets down, he gets degraded, and then he take fish, meat. Smoking, drinking, alcohol is becoming a big problem in the world. So many people are addicted to alcohol. Of course, drugs also. In India, it's a big problem also, but also other countries, South American countries. Here in Holland, Belgium, many of the ships comes with drugs, and the customs, police, they try to catch these people. Big problem for them. So consciousness is important. We get purified. That our conscious is pure. And then we can easily concentrate on the Lord. So I will explain Mata was saying about in the heart. So Lord Krishna has three features. Who knows that? Yes? Yeah. Bhagwan, Paramatma, Brahm. The first is Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagwan iti Shabdyate in Bhagavatam. So it's compared to the sun, like the sun. We see the sun. The sun, what we are seeing here, was also in the Hague. It was also in India. So Brahm, everything depends on Bhagwan. So Brahm is there because Bhagwan is there. And Paramatma is there because Bhagwan is there. So the sunshine comes from the globe, sun globe. But the sun globe is there according to our Vedic scripture because the sun god is there, Surya Dev. If Surya Dev would not be there, there wouldn't be any sun globe nor any sunshine. It's a living entity. The sun is a living entity, Surya Dev. That is also for the moon, whatever. It's not that matter. Like we are living entities. Even big big rivers and mountains. Mountains are living entities. Like Himalaya is a living entity. It has a soul. Of course, we don't know, but the Shastras, we follow Shastra, the scriptures. The scriptures are saying that. So, because Krishna is present, personally present in his abode, Golok Vrindavan. But from there, he has expanded himself. First as Paramatma, super soul, we call. In the Bhagavad Gita, there are many shlokas, verses about that. How he's sitting in the heart. So in that sense, he is not far away from me, from us. He is with everyone. And he is everywhere as the Brahm. Brahm effulgence. Just like the sunshine. So nothing exists without Krishna. That's why he's saying, actually everything is me. Everything is me, actually. Of course, we are not Krishna personally, because he has unlimited potencies, and we don't have. We have minute parcel. The soul is a minute part and parcel of the Lord. So like that. So as soon as we are able, first to get the knowledge about this, and then to practice, then we can liberate ourselves from the material entanglement. And so many examples. What time is it? Okay, there are so many examples in the Vedic scriptures. Like Ambarish Maharaj saying, Savai mana Krishna padaravindayor. My mind is always concentrated, meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna. There's so many big devotees there. Prahlad Maharaj, there was so many. His own father was causing him so much distress, but he remained here, peaceful, peaceful, because he was always concentrated on the Lord. He was seeing the Lord everywhere. Like when his father asked, where is your Lord? Is he here in the pillar? And the answer was, yes, he's here. It was not a theoretical answer. He was really seeing the Lord in the pillar, So that's why he said, yes. If you ask me, I will say, yes, he did, but I don't see it because I'm not that advanced. I don't have the spiritual eyes to see that. But he had that. Yeah, he's there. I'm seeing him in his forearm form. I'm seeing it. And then his father said, okay, I will break that pillar and he will be dead or gone. But no, the Lord is in every part and parcel. He's even in each atom, between atoms. So you cannot kill him. You cannot break him. That's the Lord. He's everywhere there. So it's an easy process actually to liberate ourselves, but it's difficult because life is long. Life is not so short. If you have to do something for a short period, it's very easy to give everything up, isn't it? But if you have to do it for years, lifelong, then it's a little difficult. That's why you need that the guru or any other spiritual leader to take guidance and to have other devotees around you that can help you continue in the same way. That's why the association with devotees is important. Some kirtan, some means together. Together, we practice together because we are in the world of Maya, and first we have to get together to become strong. Very few people are so strong that they can overcome the entanglement of the material world. So even sometimes when you are practicing even, then especially when you are alone, then you can get some attachment, but you don't realize. You don't realize. But if some devotees are with you, then they can say, hey, why are you getting so much attached to that? Like Bharat Maharaj got attached to this deer. He didn't realize I'm getting attached to that deer because there was no one to say that. See? That's why the association of devotees is important. Okay, I will stop here because it's time, isn't it? So, any questions? Clear? Actually, it's very easy process, but it makes difficult because we are so much, entangled in so many things. But we see, like in Vrindavan, I stay there, I see how devotees come there and peacefully just leave their body, just thinking about Krishna, just being about in the surrounding of devotees, uh, and very peaceful, no tension, no distress, whatever. You know. Just by being in the dham, in the abode of the Lord, uh, actually it's not different, Vrindavan from here and Golok Vrindavan, but you have to have that spiritual consciousness, because everything is covered by Yoga Maya. It's covered. Mm. So you put a step, it may be the spiritual one, but maybe not. You see, because someone comes there, they start smoking, doing whatever. Some Muslims are there, they eat meat. So you see, it's about the consciousness. Mm. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord is saying that when we practice this, we become Mahatmas, Mahatmas, great Atmas, and we transfer this material platform and we come in the spiritual, the Daivi platform, and we should remain in that. I mean, we have many kings even who ruled the world, but they were devotees. Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, Dasrath, big devotees of the Lord, but they were ruling. Mm. And according to the religious principles. So that's possible. Mm. So in previous ages, when someone got old, they left the house. eh? You have no the for what you call ashrams, brahmachari, grihast, vanpras, sannyas. So even vanpras age, then you start to leave your house. I know it's difficult. Yes, more easy. Huh? 1 plus 50. But who lives now 100 years also? That's also a problem. so, so 1 plus means already you leave these things, all these things, your home, you go, if you're married, you go with your husband to holy places, tirth yatras, you travel. And then you take, sannyas means, you leave. Sannyas means you leave really everything. You don't take sannyas and you remain with your family, you go constantly to your family. Not sannyas, it's attachment. So, and so taking sannyas in ISKCON means preaching. You go everywhere, you preach. It's not just take sannyas and become a Babaji in Vrindavan or Mayapur. You go out, you preach. And now the training is there also, that if you want to become a sannyas, you go out and preach all over the world. Is there. That's why you see here also many candidate sannyasis or sannyasis come in Netherlands and other countries also. Not just remain there in your place. Otherwise, constantly some attachment can be there. You have a nice, okay, you are sannyasi, but you have a nice room in the temple and everything is there. Yes, all these things can give attachment. You see? So you have your danda, and I'm sannyasi, and with your cloth, but still attachment can be there. You see how dangerous it is. That's why constantly be in the association of devotees and accept authority who can guide you. Okay, I will